Haruki Murakami begins his day at 4 a.m., a ritual honed over decades. His wooden desk, cluttered with manuscripts and a vintage typewriter, faces a window where dawnlight filters through sheer curtains. A black cat, reminiscent of recurring motifs in his novels, curls nearby. Murakami believes isolation fuels creativity, a philosophy reflected in works like Kafka on the Shore. Studies show early mornings enhance cognitive focus, a habit shared by 90% of prolific writers. By 6 a.m., Murakami swaps his typewriter for running shoes. His 10-kilometer route weaves past Shinjuku's neon signs and sleepy alleyways, a contrast mirroring his blend of surrealism and realism. Neuroscientists confirm aerobic exercise boosts creativity by 60%. Murakami's memoir, What I Talk About When I Talk About Running, details this ritual, linking physical endurance to literary stamina. His sweatband and worn-out sneakers hint at decades of disciplined laps. Post-run, Murakami visits Peter Cat, a jazz cafe in Ginza. Named after his own pet in the Wind-Up Bird Chronicle, the venue spins Miles Davis vinyls, music he credits for structuring his prose rhythm. Research shows jazz's improvisational patterns activate brain regions tied to narrative flow. Murakami sips espresso while scribbling in a notebook, a ritual unchanged since his 1979 debut. Cafes feature in 70% of his novels as liminal spaces. By noon, Murakami browses Shinjuku's Kinokuniya, Asia's largest bookstore. His fingers linger on Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, a novel he translated to Japanese. Data reveals translators develop unique narrative voices. Murakami's 15-plus translations influenced his sparse style. He studies covers competitively, noting trends for his essays. The store's labyrinthine shelves mirror the dreamlike mazes in 1Q84, a technique inspired by Borges. Lunch is a solitary affair. Udon with scallions, a meal Murakami associates with his Osaka childhood. Nutritionists note his preference for umami-rich foods aligns with cognitive health. He eats while reading Asahi Shimbun, often clipping odd news for story ideas, a method used in After Dark. His kitchen's austerity reflects a 2014 interview. Creativity thrives in emptiness. Only a single cat-shaped salt shaker breaks the minimalism. The afternoon is for revising. Murakami's typewriter clacks relentlessly. He discards 30% of drafts, a statistic matching Hemingway's process. Cognitive studies show typing's tactile feedback enhances memory retention. A crumpled page bears edits for his upcoming novel, rumored to explore parallel universes. His brow furrows. This scene mirrors protagonist Toru Okada's struggles in the Wind-Up Bird Chronicle, blending autobiography with fiction. At dusk, Murakami strolls Yoyogi Park, his cat trailing like a character from Kafka on the Shore. Ecotherapy studies confirm nature walks reduce writer's block by 40%. He observes cherry blossoms, symbols of ephemerality in Norwegian wood. The cat's independence mirrors his themes of solitude. Passers-by don't recognize him. Murakami cherishes this anonymity, calling it the writer's superpower in a 2018 Paris Review interview. The local pool is nearly empty at 7 p.m. Murakami swims 1.5 kilometers daily, a ritual since 1982 when he quit running due to knee pain. Sports scientists note swimming's rhythmic breathing induces meditative states ideal for plotting narratives. His strokes are precise, mirroring the calculated ambiguity of hard-boiled wonderland. Chlorine scent mixes with memories of writing Dance, Dance, Dance poolside in Greece. Post-swim, Murakami pours Yamazaki whiskey, a nod to a wild sheep chases whiskey-loving detective. Neuroscientists affirm alcohol's low doses can spark lateral thinking. He plays Chet Baker's My Funny Valentine, a track referenced in South of the Border, West of the Sun. The LP's crackle mirrors his love for imperfections, evident in flawed characters like Nyoko from Norwegian Wood. The day ends where it began, in solitude. Murakami smokes a rare cigarette on his balcony, a habit reserved for moments of cosmic reflection. Tokyo's light pollution obscures stars, yet he imagines them, much like the unseen town of cats in 1Q84. Astronomers note this paradox mirrors quantum theory, a recurring theme in his work. The crescent moon recalls the cover of After Dark, completing the cycle.